Being able to communicate clearly in writing, you need to know prompt engineering. This was a kind of meme which was very popular last year, 2024. But as you know, 2025 is all about AI. What's AI is taking over, the huge investments companies are doing. If you are a busy professional, and or you're professional, or you have a business, and if you are not adopting AI in your journey, I think you will lag behind, and that is something important. And what I'm starting is a very basic: what is a language to communicate with AI, and what is AI token and why it is important. That's a topic for today. It's a very fundamental of AI, and if you stick till the end, I will share with you one resource which can take your journey further, which is completely free. So let's cover what is AI token and why it is important. And if you have been following AI, and if you are new to AI, just type new in the comment box below. Otherwise, type yes, you are familiar with it. If you know what is this logo, just pause the video and type here in the comment box, what is this logo all about? Let me understand whether you know this. Did you answer it? Great. So this is ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT is kind of an interface which access to some humongous data which was trained on. It's like, just imagine it's in a world where like you have a big, huge, humongous library, and it's all being, somebody knows everything in that particular library. And ChatGPT is where you can converse through a prompt. That is called prompt. It's like a conversational dialogue which I'm doing is what ChatGPT provides you, okay, to access to that. And behind that particular humongous library is called model. They're trained to a specific set of knowledge up to a certain point. Okay, so what we want to cover is AI tokens. What is AI tokens and why it is important? Now, this is a ChatGPT I was talking about. This is where you write your prompt, right? Which is like, tell me about this, or what is 2 plus 2, as simple as that. Or create some image, brainstorm me with some ideas, and you can go very deep. A lot of people are just scratching the surface. Now, prompt engineering is a skill like Excel. You have to know that, and that's a future, right? And first you have to learn it, and then you can pass that knowledge to your kids or any loved ones, so that they can also benefit from this journey. So before I jump into the details of what is AI token, I want to pause a bit and take you through the what is AI prompt engineering, right? What is an AI prompt engineering? Think like on this, and just follow me on mouse. Look at this. There's a database I told you, or information store, and there's a workflow there, right? And there is a prompt libraries which basically you can provide into a recipe, as a recipe, right? Prompt recipe. So that database can be accessed with a kind of an different technique called prompt engineering, a prompt library, right? And that is what prompt is all about. And then once you type in, there is a specific methodology to write the prompt, right? So if I make it blue just so that it's clear, and make it big, so there is a specific methodology, and we'll cover that in later videos. Is that methodology is in form of prompt, and then you are able to generate some information called generative AI, right? So it's as simplest example I can give you about prompt engineering. So you are providing a prompt methodology in a way, and then those prompting technique will give you the outcome what you're looking for. And if you do a bad quality prompts, you'll get not a great outcomes, which might impact how you're gonna be dealing with your applications or outcomes you're doing, or you're taking benefit of it. Knowing prompt engineering can completely be transformative, and not only as an, if you think what is it for me in this, anybody today should know prompt engineering, because that will help you in your journey. So first thing first, what is the prompt and what is the tokens associated with that, and why am I talking about that, right? So you think whatever information you're giving here, ChatGPT has certain characters can be considered as an input. If you give him like 10 pages, it might ignore it, because the information which is dealing is in tokens, right? For example, if you type how are you to ChatGPT, it is consuming 3 tokens. So every model is use a specific characters and decide how many tokens it is, and they have a cutoff rate, and that information is available on that particular model. So what is a model? A model is nothing but it is a specific library which is trained on, right? And that is a, in simplistic term, it is there. Let's take, what is it? So this is a sample. It tokenizes it and tokenizes in form, so there are 4 tokens to it. Okay, and you must be wondering now, what are different tokens we have, right? And let's see that. So we have different models, libraries, as we say, right? So we have ChatGPT, OpenAI, right? Then we have Claude, then we have Gemini, we have Llama 2 from Meta, Facebook, Mistral language from Mistral. So there are different models. These are different libraries which are trained on specific parameters, specific information, and you see what is 1.6 trillion parameters, right? So you'll provide all that information, and DeepSeek is a new one which has come from China, which is taking by the storm. So likewise, there's so many models, and this is like a new business model which is evolving. These models are there now. You can use this library and build your own applications on top of it. So it's like, you just imagine this is a model, right? So there are different models, right? And on top of it, you can create an app which can interact with using the prompt engineering. So this is app 1, this is app 2, this is app 3, and then you can use this using the prompt if you know how to do that. So you can get the best outcome for your business, for your own yourself, and then you can use that information and take advantage of it, right? So that's what it is all about. So in its simplest term, and if you see, but why you should know about tokens? Because every token has a cost. These models are like business shop. So you're going and saying, I'm going to consume this from your thing. They will charge you for that. And if you see here, for 23 tokens, the prompt cost is $0.001, and completion token is 44. It'll cost you $0.003, and likewise there is cost to it. So you have to understand what is the cost for that prompting and the model, and that's how you build your application on top of it, right? And that is where it becomes very important to understand what is the cost of that tokens which should translate to, and what is the limit that particular model can take in one prompt. And that limit is what decides, and it's available for every model, so that you can accordingly get the best outcome for yourself. And if you go further on this, so this is all about the tokenization prompts and different models. I think hopefully you will be able to get the idea about it. Like for example, here, if I give a specific, and there's a specific technique which will cover that in more video, but I'm just talking about help me brainstorm ideas how to teach AI to kids. So if you're saying this is a prompt you're given, and it gives you an output. Now, if I give something like this, it's a very simple approach. Now you can create a specific pattern or prompt which can completely transform the outcome of this. Okay, like for example, you give them you are a teacher in high school. You are expert in explaining difficult concepts in simple way without any jargons. I need help as I want to teach my son all about the cell theory. Let's take this example now. In answer me with without big explanation and in points. Okay, so spelling is wrong. In points, and give me source to read further. I have 30 minutes to learn and teach myself. Okay, so now I've given very specific input. So that's what prompt engineering is all about. Now you see this. Now it gives you very specific information: living things made of cell, blah blah blah. You got important points. What are important points? Cell thing, an analogy to kids like Lego blocks, simple activity. It also gives you, and also gives you the specific resources associated with that. That's the prompt. Now the whole thing will change, provided how you respond to and do this. And this thing is all get tokenized. So if I take this, how many tokens it consumed, let me take that and go back to my tokenizer, and I say, okay, give me how many. So I've consumed 64 tokens out of this 304 characters. So that is the token which has got consumed. So if I'm using this whole thing, it will use that as a cost associated with that, as per my daily limit on the ChatGPT, because I got a paid version of it. But that's what it means. Okay, hope this was useful. Now you will be wondering, who am I, why am I teaching you all this? And I want to just quickly talk about myself, and you will probably appreciate more in terms of this. So I'm a LinkedIn. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you can search me Shivendra Bhatia. I'm a LinkedIn top voice, and where I'm sharing a lot of information, a lot of value to my over 7,000 followers. And I've done mechanical engineering, postgraduate management. I've done several certifications, worked with so many multinational companies currently based in Sydney, travel around 32 countries in 5 continents, and huge learning experience around that. And if you are interested in joining me in journey of this is a brand new channel which I've started called AI and Prompts. I help you master AI skills in a simple and easy way. Follow me here in Prompt Ideas and AI, and that's my channel name. So looking forward to have your comments below. What was and you can definitely, all the feedback is more than welcome. If you think I have to create some specific videos for you to help you understand in your journey, I'm more than happy to do that. Please do share with your friends so they can be part of this community, so we can learn together, grow together, and use this in a better way. And please make a lot of notes and put in comment box below, so I'm gonna be reading everyone's comment. So till next video, wish you a new journey in AI and a happy journey in AI, so that you can learn and grow together. Thank you. Bye.